I'm gonna nut.
Welcome today to race number 18 in the Winterfresh Truck Series. On pole today, we got Luis Hernandez alongside Cole Baker. Then you got Cody Lamas, Rick Johnson, and our first chaser there in pace number 5. That's Grayson Acevedo. One of the newcomers here, Will Goss, in the 27 truck. He's looking fast right now. Eric Rodriguez in the chase. He's got a deficit to make up after last week's brutal race. Jonathan Rains, he's outside the chase, but not his brother in Justin Rains. He sits in 9th. He also got taken out last week at Boston. As the command is ready to be fired, let's go down trackside.
Start your engine!
The pace target set to pull. We get ready for 41 laps here at Kentucky. This race will be action-packed from the get-go, as they're going to be 3-4 wide all through turns 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, these guys have a great package here today at Kentucky, as Luis Hernandez will lead us to the green. Joey will give us the call for the green.
Yep,
so we start for the next 41 laps.
The pace truck does pull away. They bring it down into the restart box, but the flagman dictates the start on this one. We are green flag racing here at Kentucky.
Ooh, 18 got
Luis
a terrible
Hernandez
start there.
With a great start outside of Cole Baker in the 18. I wouldn't say he had a terrible start. He maintains a second position.
But he tucks in behind Luis Hernandez with the preferred line. He's actually going to pass Luis. What a great run into turn 1 and 2 by Cole Baker.
Look at the way these guys are fanning out back here. 3-4 wide just about.
Yeah, 3 wide for about 10th, 11th position already. These guys are making this high line work.
Oh, they're 4 wide back here for 6th, it looks like.
They're going to have to be pretty darn careful because this track surface is pretty dang bumpy. Hopefully they can be able to stick it and keep it down on the racetrack.
Just like my ex. All right, as they come into turn number 1, it's the 18 of Cole Baker as your leader, right? And the 6 of Luis Hernandez is second, trying to make a move to the inside of Cole Baker. Ain't going to stick. You have the 30 and the 5 there going for third position. So you're going to 3 and 4. We got, oh, look at this. You're about to go 4 wide. Look at this. 4 wide.
Look at this racing here.
Place.
And Richard Johnson to third.
Very temporary 4 wide situation, but what intense racing. That is what we're going to see throughout a whole 41 lap race here at Kentucky. But eventually these guys are going to wreck.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel it, man. The way they're racing right now, they're going to crash.
Jeremy Jones to the bottom. He's a chaser. He's stuck in the back. It's kind of hard to make a lot of positions up. So it'll be interesting to see what his drive to the front and motive is to get there.
Cole Baker doing a very good job up here at the front. He has not had one of the best seasons, not even in the chase. The Kyle Busch Motorsports stables have not been doing very well, but this could be the big break.
Rick Johnson, inside looking Luis Hernandez. He had a terrible crash last week as he rolled 3-4 times down the front straightaway, but he's having a stall and run today in third.
Hernandez following in behind Baker, trying to make the move to the inside of the 30. Gets alongside of him, almost touch. And it looks like Baker's going to lead that lap.
30 of Cody Lamas back here in 4th. You got the 5 of Grayson Acevedo trying to make a move on him. Will Goss in a league of his own up there in 5th, I believe. The rest of the field's fanning out 3 wide back here, 2 deep.
Yeah, the top 6 seem like they've just checked themselves from the rest of the pack.
Unlike Boston last week, the high side is actually the better lane. At Boston, you had to pretty much stick it on the low side.
Oh, someone got hit!
Oh, no!
Oh, they're in the grass. They save it!
What a
Justin Rains!
Save!
That was the
0-1.
0-1 of Rains, I believe.
That might have kept his chase hopes alive with that save.
What incredible driving by Justin Rains in the 0-1 Bandit Chipper Silverado.
Using that dirt track racing in order to keep the car nice and straight.
And remember, guys, next week is Phoenix for the finale of round number 3. It'll be interesting to see who can survive that race mainly and get the W. But if you're going to have to survive that one, you're going to have to survive this one. As it looks like Cole Baker's just kind of been in command this entire race. They're 3 wide. I think that little save by Reigns fanned the field out a little bit as they've calmed down a lot more in the back.
They're starting to calm down quite a bit, but they're still looking really racy. For example, 31 of Chris Dodd back here toward mid-pack. Somebody bounced off the wall, I think. 31's coming up there in 20 or 19th position now, drafted off the 7 machine of
Nick Gunther.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's going to give him a little bit of a push and move him out of the way. Trying to make up position a little bit more aggressive.
Let's go to the back of the pack here. Something's going up with the 51 of Dylan Schwallenberg in this Net 10 Toyota. Wonder what's going on with him back here. He's usually a front runner. I don't know what's going on with him right now.
Seems to be maybe
handling issue. That team's had handling issues all weekend. They were practicing about 25th place, which isn't usually where they are, and he nudges the 73, as you pointed out there, Blake. And that team's just not having a good day, unlike his teammate who's just dominating this race.
Rick Johnson with
we might have a battle for the lead here with the 93, the 18, and the 6, and the 30 as well. They're coming up. They got a 5-car breakaway there.
I know you weren't watching it a lap earlier, but the 93 just made a power move to the outside of Luis Hernandez to get around him in 1 and 2. Luis is looking to do the same here.
Yeah, the outside is the best lane here, so watch out for moves going up there. Cole Baker's been defending pretty well up there. He's been running around the middle of the high groove, so yeah, that's exactly where you want to be to control this race.
Ooh, there's quite a bit of a getting dicey back here. The 81 of Theo Stegall was racing the 32 with Ian Dutta really hard with a bumper to him.
The whole top 5 is checked out by a second from the rest of the field. They just got in a single file line and went. But Rick Johnson is going to try to go down the inside of Cole Baker. It might not work, though.
Number 5 slings down to the inside, gets a nose on the 30. Still peeking there to the inside, and no, he's going to have to wait another lap or 2 to get back around.
30 going to the inside of the 6 truck. Ooh, look at this.
That's not the best lane that you want to be in, but let's see if Cody can get the move done.
Is he going to make it stick? No, he's not going to make it stick. 6 gets a run to the outside.
Luis Hernandez, though, running a great race here today. We don't usually see him up fighting for the lead, but he's always up front as he's trying to go down to the inside of Rick Johnson. Rick Johnson
getting too much of a run, though, on the outside. Gets right past him.
I think the interesting thing is that they can get a good run on the inside, but that outside line just tucks them in and has the higher grip lane.
Yeah, that's just got more rubber up there, and there's less bumps, so it's not like the car's bouncing up and down all the way up there on that high side, but on the inside, you can visibly see all the bumps down there, so yeah, that's definitely the best lane to run.
Now
there goes the 75 of Harnett down to the inside.
Nice
hit by the 27 of Goss. No success, unfortunately.
Hartnett's been hot lapping here today. He's got the second fastest lap time if you look at the timesheet. So he's got a good idea of what he's doing around here at Kentucky.
Let's talk about this 09 Zaxby's machine of Jonathan Raines. He's starting to catch up to that lead pack there. They're starting to race 2 wide up there for 2nd and 4th position, respectively.
Yeah,
but it's not going to work on the outside.
Broke away from Will Goss in the 27, but the 09's catching.
93's going to make a move to the inside.
Yeah, Rick Johnson's going down the inside. It might not work. Let's see if he can do it.
Is he going to make it stick? Oh!
It just doesn't work on the exit of those corners.
Not going to work.
We are getting reports there may be debris outside.
Here comes the 6
3.
to the inside of the 93.
Yeah, maybe the 88 is dropping debris, but we're not sure. Officials are going to look at it.
6 might
and Luis
slide
Hernandez.
Up a little. Whoa!
Good save.
He's getting hounded back here by that 30 truck. Same deal with the 5. They're hounding him. Look at this.
I think the 09 saved his tires pretty well because he's right on the bumper of these guys.
The caution is out for debris, is what we're being told.
Yeah, we're being told that the 88...
First caution of the day.
the 88 of Jeremy Jones was dropping debris. No wonder he's so far back. He actually dropped a little piece of a lug nut there, so NASCAR will definitely check that out. You definitely don't want one of those things sitting on the racetrack. So, yeah. Unfortunate for Jeremy Jones, he'll have to come down pit road and get his tire checked out.
Yeah. Unfortunate turn of events there for Jeremy Jones. But now they just kind of have to wait for the pace truck. Cole Baker dominated this race so far. We'll see how his exchange in pit road can go. If he'll come off smoothly or not.
Everybody's going to be heading to pit road here.
Seems like we have a little issue with scoring in the back. They weren't able to catch up. We'll see. We'll have to see if it affects going green the next time.
A little bit of nudge to the 93 by the 6 coming into the pits.
Ooh, we'll see who comes off pit road first, though.
Let's see who it's going to be.
I don't know.
Like 4
Emmanuel Hartnett.
tires.
Here comes the 18 out.
Baker's going to get it out.
Oh.
Hartnett, Acevedo.
Baker's
Man,
the
Hartnett
first one.
gained like 6 positions there off of pit road. Good pit stop from that team.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a bad spot from Luis Hernandez. Falls back a few positions there.
Yeah, well, Goss also fell back just a little bit.
As did the
not too
30 of
much.
Cody Lamas.
Yep. But the 18 crew and the 93 crews have nailed their pit stops. So good on them for keeping these cars up front.
Cole Baker, we'll have one more lap of caution, I believe, as they did put it back out for them to catch up. It should be 1 to green, though, at the line here. Still got all 36 trucks on their lead lap. So, that's good for the racing, at least. It should get exciting here early on fresh tires.
Out for the pace truck. Definitely looking forward to the green flag flying again once more. Seeing if the battle between these guys will heat up under new rubber. Not that far away from hitting the halfway point either.
So here they come. Through 3 and 4. Now we're getting ready to take the
Pace
green.
lights
Cole
are off.
Baker
Pace cars in.
dominated this race. They come off the wall. Here they come. The green flag.
And they're off.
Back out. We're back to racing. Great start by Emmanuel Hartnett all the way to the outside of Rick Johnson. He's trying to get there. But
He's
I think
gotta
Rick will
run.
have it. Rick will have it down into 1. Matter of can Hartnett get to the bottom.
Ooh,
Rick
he's
going to the
giving him a
bottom of the
hard
leader.
nudge. He's pushing him to the
Johnson.
lead.
To
Man,
the
what-
lead.
What an
Look
aggressive
at that.
pass by Rick Johnson to the lead. You got to be aggressive sometimes. Those Cole Baker is going to slip back up and
Oh,
down this
that's
corner
gonna
because he's
slide
got
Hard
the
to
to
get
high
the
the
side.
inside. They got to go 3 wide.
They're going to go 3 wide here.
Chaser down to the bottom, but Rick
Not going to
Johnson
help.
comes out of this
93 gets
clean.
away.
Cole Baker goes to the way high side, making it 3 wide on these guys
Look
again,
at
but
that
it's not going to work.
Savano up to second. Here comes Dylan Young for 3rd.
Look at Cole Baker
Oh,
get
they're going
shuffled
4
out.
wide.
Cole Baker gets
This-
shuffled out hard.
Whoa, they're hitting each other. 4 and 09.
They're still 4 wide down the back.
Oh,
Young-
boy.
Oh, he's sliding up.
I don't think this is going to
They're
work,
going
boys.
5 wide.
This ain't
Five
gonna
wide.
work.
This isn't
down
gonna
the
work.
front stretch.
Five
This
wide.
could be.
Oh,
There's
four's
a wreck.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, there
there's
they
a
go.
big crash. Big crash in the
the wall
back.
goes the 92.
Only the 92 involved. That will bring out a yellow.
And the caution is out. Lily Murphy with a terrible hit on the driver's side door.
Man, that
What
got
a
exciting.
great save from all those guys except for Lily Murphy. Unfortunate for her that she got caught up in
23
that.
came up into her. 27 was involved also.
Racing
Oh,
back. It's going to be
I'm
Rick Johnson.
absolutely amazed how that number 4 managed to hold on to it so long going into the grass there.
Man, if that number 4 would have spun, it would have been a massive accident.
Lily Murphy and Will Goss got some damage. Will Goss, I think, manages to keep it out of the wall looking back at this wreck here, and Lily Murphy just takes a bit of a hard hit into the driver's side, but it wasn't enough to probably kill the truck. She'll probably still keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I think in the case of winning, that's not going to be the case today.
Nope,
Uh-oh.
that's really unfortunate when that possibility just goes away. You get gutted as soon as you get damage here. That feeling also should go towards Will Goss since he got some damage in that wreck
Man.
as well.
If that 4 car doesn't save it there, it just gets spun and cuts across the track. That's a massive accident.
Man, that
But,
4 truck, he saved it over one of those big bumps in that infield that sends you airborne. That's pretty impressive by JT Bryant there.
The pits are open. Will anyone take? No takers so far. I'm going to say the 92 probably pits, but I don't know if anyone else will. 92 doesn't even pit, so everyone stays out on this exchange. We will have 1 to green this time by, I believe, and Rick Johnson's your leader. So you saw the run that Rick Johnson got on the last restart. Do you think the guy in second can do the same this time?
It just all depends on whether they can get on the gas faster, who has the better lead foot here. If Grayson Acevedo has a good lead foot, like we've seen him do pretty good on restarts over the course of the season, then yeah, I think he could get past Rick Johnson, but it all just depends on who gets the better jump out of the gate.
I kind of have a theory. I'm kind of wondering if the 75 is going to get a good push by Baker behind, and then they're going to shoot to the inside and try to make the move there.
Yeah, I'd imagine that Cole Baker would be just a little bit aggressive here on this restart because he got that taken right away from him there. So I bet he's a little bit annoyed, but you know what? He can get right back up to the lead because he's got a fast truck.
We're going green this time. Really quick caution. No one should be left out here. Pace truck pulls on in. Rick Johnson is first, Grayson Acevedo second, Emmanuel Hartnett third, Cole Baker fourth, and Luis Hernandez fifth. I wonder if Cole Baker can make another run at the race lead on this restart. They come into the restart box, and we're green flag racing back at Kentucky. Great start by Luis Hernandez in the sixth, and the 5 already peaking low. Acevedo down to the bottom of Rick Johnson.
We're talking
Side by
about who has the
side.
better. We're talking about who gets a better jump out of the gate on those restarts. It looks like Acevedo's going to use the bottom to his advantage.
He's
Oh,
we
and
haven't
Baker's
seen-
going to
wow.
slip back a little bit further as he gets pushed to the outside. As the 09 Zaxby's car is going to push to the inside, getting a run by the number 14 and the number 9.
big stack up by the
14. 14's holding him up.
Hopefully he doesn't turn him. They even out.
Oh, they're fine.
Acevedo to the
They're going to go
point.
3 wide up here coming into 1. I don't think that's going to work too good.
We're
As long as
fine.
they're not going 5 wide, I think they're just fine. So,
Cole Baker is going to try and march down to the inside, all on his lonesome. Gets down to the inside of the 93.
They're about to go 3 wide. They're 3 wide back here for position, back behind the 75.
Falls back into line.
Woo!
Ooh, but I think the switchback's going to hurt him because
to the
Hartnett, here he
bottom.
goes to the inside.
Battle for the race lead now. 93 inside the 5.
5's trying to go to the high side.
And
High
three
side
wide,
we're 3 wide.
fourth place.
Hernandez gets the move done on the bottom on the 14 truck. Great stuff from him.
Uh-huh.
Actually, he didn't clear. I think that's Bouvier. Yeah, he didn't clear Bouvier just then, but he's now clear, and they're going 4 wide for just a brief moment, and they get it all sorted out.
09's diving low, get around that 14 truck.
Speaking of
Bouvier.
issues, the 88 truck back down to pit road. Problems for that 88 and championship contender Jeremy Jones.
Yeah, lug nut flew off of that truck's tire, and I guess more engine issues are coming from them. right now, so unfortunate day for Jeremy Jones.
Back up to the front. Rick Johnson peeking a little low. I don't know if that'll help him. I'm thinking that's going to hurt him off the corner. Doesn't hurt him, though. He's got a major run down the front straightaway.
He's got such a push. Ducks down to the inside of the 5, running side by side into turn 1.
Just slides up. He doesn't get the entry that he wants.
Man, they've got a good RSS truck there. If he can stick it down on the inside like that for so long, I've never seen anyone do that unless it was a restart.
Well, they're going to have to kick it up a little bit.
Battle
We've
for
only
third,
got
heating
11
up between
laps to
Baker and
go.
Hartnett.
Battle for third is pretty good. Hartnett got a huge run down the front straightaway. He's going to go looking inside Rick Johnson entering 1.
Try to use that run up there on that 93. Here he comes. I don't think it's going to stick, though.
Nope. Chopped off just a little bit.
Thought about it, though. Oh, Christian Master gave the bumper a little bit to Eric, and it slid him up the racetrack. Jonathan Rains with a huge run down the back. We got a big battle in the back. Schwallenberg and a couple others.
6 to the inside of the 75. I don't know if it's going to stick. It ain't going to stick. 75 gets the run off the corner for third.
Now, this is going to be interesting up ahead because there is a risk of lap traffic.
Yeah, I believe that's Will Goss up there on the state water heaters Silverado.
He got damaged in that wreck earlier with Lily Murphy the last year.
He got damaged, but I also believe he might be down a cylinder or something at this point. He's just...
As we're looking at his telemetry, he's only going 151.
They're flying around. This bite.
Little bit of touch there.
Almost a huge accident there.
Some bad touch right there.
It can still happen. He's still on the high side. That's blocking the majority of the trucks.
Someone's either going to get angry enough that they'll punt him out of the way.
Too hot.
He's holding up Nick Gunther right now on the high side.
Gunther's got to be furious at this 27 truck.
He is just fuming out in that truck.
Oh, he's bumping him.
He is.
He's going
angry as a bull.
He's about to get him sideways.
Oh, he is not happy.
He might get
with
sideways himself. Here comes the 84.
Speaking of lap trucks again.
He made the number 11 coming down
there's
to the
another
inside.
lap truck.
There's
Jeremy
another
Jones
truck.
Leaving.
Oh, there's got to be steam coming out of that 7 truck's ears right now. We know he's short-tempered, but with that lap truck, I don't know how he didn't dump him.
That handed the lead to the 5 of Acevedo.
Yeah, Acevedo has been leading.
But there's another lap truck on the route. It's Lily Murphy in the number 92 truck.
Now, I don't think Lily Murphy is as slow as Will Goss was, so we won't...
She's running about 160, so...
Definitely not fast, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, no,
she's still got
not
front end
fast.
damage from that incident where she slapped the wall hard.
They're going to catch
She's
her.
got a
Battle
bunch
for
of
third
damage.
place, which could lead to some position change.
Yeah,
Nope.
just remember with all these lap trucks, they'll shake the positions up.
Johnson almost gets chopped off by the 92.
He actually got a great run down to the bottom race lead.
Here comes Johnson.
Rick Johnson using the lap trucks to his advantage, but he didn't get too low on the 5 truck. He's going to get the run on the high side.
We got a
this
wreck at the
corner.
back, guys.
We've got a crash.
Whoa, cars involved.
The
Lily
33.
Gordon.
Bright and Lily
Bright
Gordon.
hit the wall hard.
Caution is out. 33
ARCA champion Eli Bright takes a hard hit into the wall.
That
Actually,
shakes everything up.
He didn't hit the wall. He hit Lily Gordon's truck. She slid right up into the front of him. That was a hard lick.
Man, what a terrifying hit. Reminds me of Kelly Sutton back in the day.
Yeah, that 60 truck or the 33 truck did not take too light of hits.
Oh, Nick Gunther, is that Waluigi Gunther? I think that was Robbie Jackson got turned by Annie Thomas into the outside wall, and that started that entire thing. Oh, jeez.
Acevedo is still the leader as the pace car tries to catch up with the traffic here.
Oh, Robbie Jackson taking a violent accident there. It's going to be about, I believe, 4 to go on this restart coming up. Leader is Acevedo. I bet Rick Johnson's still a little salty over that last restart as he wasn't able to get around the 5. Or if the 5 passed him, I wonder if he goes back inside the 5 on this restart. He'll have to get a good restart, though, to make that happen.
Light still on the pace truck, though. Well, I do have a good feeling that we're probably going to go green. There's always the risk it could end under caution.
We will go green this lap is what we're being told. The pace lights should go off about turn 2. They do go off. We are going green this time. Your leader is Grayson Acevedo. The 33 is on pit road, but I'm guessing his day is over with. Who are you guys' bets on this restart? I'm going to say the 93 gets a great run entering 1, and Rick Johnson should be able to go to the lead.
I think the 75 is going to get the best run out of all these guys. He's in the perfect seat to do so.
I'm in complete agreement. If he can get a good run down to the inside with a good push from the 6 and the 9, definitely he could get down to the inside and pass up the leaders.
Heck, what are the odds he goes 3 wide entering 1? If they both get a good restart, could very well do it. Those answers will be answered on this restart. The pace car will pull away here as Grayson Acevedo will lead us to the green flag for the final restart of the race.
Ladies and gentlemen, pull those belts tight.
As they
pull
come
them
down
pants up one more time.
into the restart zone. Grayson Acevedo, green flag is out. And we're racing. Terrible start by the 93 and the 75. That's going to allow Grayson Acevedo to pull away from them on this restart. Or can they pull to the bottom and get to his quarter panel before turn number 3?
The number 75 is going to push down to the 93, inching ahead just a little bit. I don't know if he can complete the pass, though.
I'm going to watch this racing in the back of the pack here. It's getting mighty hectic. 92 of Lily Murphy's holding up traffic over here.
He is able to get past the 93. But in the 93 with a great run down there into the bottom. Can the 93 push the 75? Definitely giving him a shove entering 1.
3 laps to go. Grayson Acevedo's leading. Emmanuel Hartnett's second. Hasn't led a lap all day, but he's one of the fastest trucks in the field. He's right.
We got guys coming to pit road here, guys. We have the 73 and the 32 on pit road.
Is this fuel mileage? Is the fuel mileage a little tight? Or are they just damaged and out of the race?
32 ain't got any damage whatsoever. Something's going on with that one.
You see the... Oh, jeez. They're getting a run on us.
They're coming to 2 to go. Oh.
They're not doing anything with it.
Oh,
He turned him.
He slid into the wall.
And he's
upside down.
Once, twice, 3 times.
Oh, Eric's still getting it. They're still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. The race back to the checkers. It's all Acevedo. Grayson
the checkered
Acevedo.
flag. Cole Baker second.
Christian
4, Master going for
takes
second.
the white and the caution, and Grayson Acevedo will win at Kentucky.
Christian Master in second.
I don't care who you are. That's just wrong on the part of Richard Johnson.
What happened there? It looked like Rick made a move to the bottom, and he blocked a little bit.
Oh, man, that's going to hurt Harnet's finish terrible.
He hit the 93, and then the 6 made it through. 14 clipped him, and 19 hit him in the door.
Right
75 flipped on top of the 14.
He almost went in the catch fence.
The way it appears, the 93 pushed to the inside, thought the 75 was going to go with him at the exact same moment, and they just didn't line up right.
What? Look at him. He flips over top of the 14.
Mm-hmm. Man, Eric Rodriguez, a chaser, was involved heavily in that.
Oh, God. 23 drilled the 19 in the side.
Yeah, he just slammed him in. But they will come out turn 3 and 4 this time by Grayson Acevedo is your winner today at Kentucky. Congrats to that team at an automatic chase berth into the Final Four. Grayson Acevedo wins it at Kentucky.
That was an interesting race, to say the least. He barely got through that last lap wreck.
JT Bryant with a great chase run.
What a thriller here at Kentucky. Grayson Acevedo advances and has a great run here. Unfortunate ending for Emmanuel Hartnett, Eric Rodriguez, and Josephine Bouvier.
How about that 99 of Sam Curtis up there in 5th, finishing in 5th?
How about this? Someone's luck who finally
same deal with Kelly Boston, Johnny Raines.
Deaver. First time probably in a while he's been in the top half of the field. He finishes 14th today at Kentucky.
Showing exactly what he can do without his bad luck, man.
Yeah, man. Jesse Dalton with a bad run in the chase today. I mean, he ran all the way in the back. I believe Jeremy Jones with an awful run. He finishes 36th. That's going to hurt him hard. Eric Rodriguez got a lot of damage. Justin Raines, he had a decent run today, though. And the 01 truck, no, he had a bad run as well, 16th. Make it interesting next week in the Phoenix, as 7 drivers still battle for 3 more spots after a chaser today takes the W. It is... Your chaser will be Grayson Acevedo. He is moving on to the round of 4 at Homestead. Thank you all for watching. Oh.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching here today at Kentucky. A lot of beaten and battered trucks, but a thriller here. What a great race. Very exciting 41 laps. Wow. I can't even think of what to say after that. That was crazy.
Great race early. Couple hard wrecks late, though. Go ahead.
Yeah, we had a 5-wide situation, guys. That's the whole racetrack. That's insane. These guys really know how to race.
We thought it was going to be like a 15-car wreck. It only became a 1-car wreck out of all that. It's amazing.
It was still one too many, though, in the circumstance of Lily Murphy, but oh well, that's just racing. Thank you guys for watching the Winterfresh Truck Series race here today. We'll have many more to come. This is some great racing. We'll see you guys at Phoenix. Wow, that was awesome.